Welcome back to Law Talk Moments, a legal program designed to make the complex simple and to promote the practice of law, which I unapologetically consider to be a noble profession. My name is Attorney Rob Caprera, and I'm humbled to be your host again for this program. In our last program, we considered that indispensable document in your estate plan called the durable power of attorney. Today, we're going to discuss another indispensable document in your estate plan, which we refer to as the healthcare proxy. Though these documents are similar to the extent that they are intended to speak on your behalf when you are no longer competent and able to speak for yourself, they are really two distinct documents. In the durable power of attorney, the giver, who is also known as the principal, grants to the attorney, in fact, powers to make decisions over a large scope of life matters. But in the healthcare proxy, the giver, who is also called the principal, delegates to the healthcare agent authority to only make healthcare decisions. In Massachusetts, where I practice, Massachusetts General Law Chapter 201D defines and controls these healthcare proxies. Simply, under this law, a healthcare proxy is a document delegating to an agent the authority to make healthcare decisions. To create a legally executed healthcare proxy, a competent adult must sign the written document in the presence of two other adults who sign to affirm that the principal appeared to be at least 18 years of age, of sound mind, and under no constraint or undue influence. The person named as the healthcare agent cannot serve as a witness. An alternate healthcare agent can be designated to serve if the primary agent is unable to serve. Under Section 6 of this law, the healthcare proxy kicks in when the attending physician makes a determination in writing in the principal's medical record that the principal lacks the capacity to make or to communicate healthcare decisions. Accordingly, while the principal has sufficient mental capacity to make their own decisions, the healthcare agent stands on the sidelines, in position to act but not yet empowered to act. Therefore, I believe everyone should have one of these. While you're healthy and competent, you don't need it. You are making your own health and life decisions, and appropriately so. But if you slip past the point of being competent, then the healthcare agent is in place to seamlessly step in to communicate with your medical providers and get you the care that will benefit you most at that time. A final word of extreme importance with respect to healthcare proxies. In it, you can and perhaps should impose limits on the authority delegated to your healthcare agent. Specifically, in the healthcare proxy, you can direct your medical providers to forego extreme measures to keep you alive if your life expectancy is in question. You can clearly give a DNR, a do not resuscitate order. If you wish, a simple and honest statement in your healthcare proxy to this extent can help your loved ones deal with your mortality if your life journey ends with a hopelessly predicted medical condition. Your words of resignation in your healthcare proxy can take the pressure off your family and your medical providers to let the progression of your life take its course. Specifically and appropriately, in Section 8 of this law, it is stated very clearly that no healthcare provider or employee thereof shall be subject to criminal or civil liability or be deemed to have engaged in unprofessional conduct for carrying out in good faith a healthcare decision by an agent pursuant to a healthcare proxy. Nor shall a healthcare agent be subject to criminal or civil liability for making any healthcare decisions in good faith. Like the durable power of attorney, I can't encourage more strongly that everyone ought to have a healthcare proxy prepared and signed while they're healthy. Put it in place, and when you might need it, it will be there to be used and relied upon. You owe it to your family and your friends to be responsible in this regard. As always, if you have any questions regarding what we've discussed, please contact me through my website, www.capreralaw.com, and I'll be very glad to discuss your situation and lend whatever help I can. It truly is a privilege and a pleasure for me to be able to speak to you about these matters. Our laws are for our benefit, not our detriment. But if the laws are not understood, they really can't help us at all. So let me continue to try to make the complex simple for you. As always, thank you for listening, and take care.